And hello everybody, welcome on back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Picking right back up where we left off, which is a brand new episode. Cry, you have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. Let's go! The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon. For it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Grah! Warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. offices. Let's go. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Did you not see how dope as hell that was? Of course I'd get excited, come on. Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17? See? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Ugh. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Man, the message really just kind of lasts. It's like an evergreen thing, huh? Constantly just worrying about everyone. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Oh, don't you worry, something big's gonna come up. It's a visual novel. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Let's go. Bring, bring. Not me hearing the sounds in the game and still being like, let me just make my own noises for him too, as if they're not already happening. Hello, this is Phoenix. And Nick. Maya? What? It's early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. Beep. October 16th, 9:22 a.m., Wright & Co. law offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, 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 it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Bring, bring. Beep. Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick. It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So, I've decided this will be our first case. Honestly, kind of cool to have as your first case with finally changes around. Alright, I gotta check and see. Is the dialogue the same? It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy happily cleaning the room. Mia's favorite potted plant. Might have been watering it so much lately, it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow, or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Hey, my kind of person? A poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all of these now. Let's see. What to do? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate the case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just a minute. You don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Yeah, we literally haven't talked to anyone other than what we've seen on the news, so like... Okay. Detention center we go. October 16th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Man, this guy, a real look, huh? What's wrong, Maya? Oh, wrong person. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? What voice do we give this guy? I don't have many voices, so it's hard constantly just being like, yes? Something wrong? No? This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no, oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder they'll think of Steel Samurai now. I don't know, I would be like, this is cool as shit. My superhero murdered the villain in real life? Like... Oh, he's crying now, cool. Nick. What? He's a good guy, I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Wow. You gonna tell me this guy's a real pro? This guard monitors a visitor's room. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Oh. It was different. Smile for the camera, yep. Okay. Alright, buddy. Tell us what happened. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened? Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal for 5 in the afternoon, but when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, Evil Magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Ooh. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He'd been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. Samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is? Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. Sniff, wah. It's so funny because anytime I see them, I'm like, I'm not gonna full, I can't full launch into like the automatopoeias, you know? I see. Neo-Old Tokyo, who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So, after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero? Wow, come on, don't roast him like that. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios, I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Alright. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show? Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want in, you gotta get through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh yeah? Well that's great, I'm security. And it's my job to make sure gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers. Sightseers? Tourists? I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used today. Something terrible happens and all you think of is sightseeing. Oh. Okay, well, there should be lawyers too, like, yep. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know, it's possible. Yep, everyone will be old and miserable, don't worry about it. Hey, listen when you're being spoken to, youths today. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now, that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate? He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. You don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty? Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything, that's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain that Mr. Powers is a killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So, if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in the dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here, move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks that she owns the place, obviously. Okay. Computer that runs the studio security camera. Hey, no touching! I didn't touch, I just wanted to look. Overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area, to the left of the actual film studios. Main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Okay. Alright. Security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in here. You can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Alright. So obviously we go back here. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I didn't, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right? Not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Sniff. About the security guard at the main gate at the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She said... I just love hearing, like, random noises and being like, I don't know what's going on. So, I just paused to walk around the apartment real quick because I was like, hopefully no one's trying to break in. That would be not at the top of my list for what I want, but... She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Grr, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Powers request add to the court record. I just hope this will let me get past this security lady. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I never do that. Earlier you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. So I bet you someone had another version of the costume and walked in with that. And since he was wearing the mask, she just assumed that it was him. Alright. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers request given to the security lady. To think you would entrust the fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Oh, anyway, you may pass. But only left from here toward the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Of course. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents. I don't know, she's like a rap fan, I guess? Guide map of global studios added to the court record. Okay. You know what? I do not care about you anymore. So, outside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah, it's the confused detective. Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and started staring gloomily out the window. Damn, he's just like me for real. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Ooh. Yikes. Detective? I think he hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. Hey, buddy. Alright, let's, Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Okay. I'm a little pushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind? What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted? Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took that tree down with it too. Oh, huh. That's why everything looks weird. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that way's kinda dangerous. You should stay put, pal. There's nothing down here anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Okay. Okay. Now that I'm piecing together what's going on, it's a full statue, but the head fell off with the tree. I was like, this is like a weird set of two statues to have, but no, but it's just one. I'm just dumb. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Okay. What about you, my guy? So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions? Right, so detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Pierced through the chest by a spear, 2:30 p.m. Okay. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. Yeah, poor Phoenix over here is just always doom and gloom, huh? About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, we'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha. Glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Okay. But we gotta go back here. Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Eric. You had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only reason I see you go through was the hours. Security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense. Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic, it can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother with myself with it. Oh, of course you don't. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before I go home, I do. Okay. Can we... No. Alright. Oh, we can just go... Okay. Don't mind if I do. Got myself a French press and have started making coffee for myself, and honestly, 100% would recommend. It's like, it's actually way better than I expected it to be. Because normally I was like, because I love coffee, but I think I'm just uh, a little bit of a wuss when it comes to it, because I'm like, oh, well, I need it to be sweet, and I'm like, but I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to like a nicer balance with the bitterness, so. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Okay. Remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone in one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone sink? Oh. That was it. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I'm expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Well, wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Ladies first. Oh, they're not gonna actually try it? That's kinda lame. Window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted so I can't see inside. Alright. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be a star and have your own room like this. Why is it taped on, though? The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? Yeah, let's just go in, and I was like, he's having a bad time, but we can steal something. What do you mean, fine? You never know, there might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Okay, alright. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him take a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you're already wearing one myself. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Could you imagine the just absolute like alpha move of murdering someone and then taking a nap? Being like, I need my beauty sleep now. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Well, she's got at least 3, one for normal food, or I guess maybe just for burgers, one for steak, and then one for sweets. Honestly, kind of base though. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it? You mean borrow. Cool, that way we can get into Studio 1 now. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Oh god, what I would give to see a film like this. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? Kinda like samurai movies? Kinda. You know what, I was like, we respect some good taste though. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is so nice and spiky, just how I like it. It's funny because after the last trial, he was definitely like, I'm gonna just cut it all off. I wonder what else is in Powers' bag. Stop that, my partner, the thief in training. Okay, now we're good. Come out here, back to the main gate. And then we go outside Studio 1, and then we... I guess we examine you. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened. Oh, right, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. I'm sorry to be laughing at a crime scene, but just the fact that they drew the chalk outline of him in the costume, so it's just October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. This is brutal. They outlined where Jackhammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still in the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing wound would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Yeah, that's actually a pretty interesting question. Looks like a black backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo? Oh, right. He's like, yeah, whatever you say. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it? Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Oh. Sorry, my partner got kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers? WP? I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But, do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Alright. I haven't finished looking at everything. Look, a ladder. Oh, that's a step ladder? So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Hey look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action. This girl is more trouble than I thought. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I don't want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Look, everyone deserves to have dreams, you know? Wow, look at that camera. It must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Okay, now actually cleared that off. Alright, what does Penny have to say to us? Did you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. It was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is. Oh, that's where... One day I'll actually read the names. Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day just afternoon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio's employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think does cut it in, or doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Alright. Get ready to talk to our favorite lady again. Global Studios main gate. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Alright. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30? Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. We have a witness who thinks there was someone from the outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek. Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like nowadays. Oh, yeah, yep. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Oh, you bet. Computer that runs the studio's security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Of course. Okay, let me give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned out 1 p.m. that day. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Where the security camera? It was 3:07. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? No, that's only one on the computer. But it's labeled as photo number 2, so the first one had to have been deleted? Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? To be continued. I do like that the length of these is pretty well paired up for being like a single bits of time. It's easily digestible in my opinion, which is really nice for working on stuff like this. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and all that fun jazz, and I will see you in the next one.